You heard about a man, the lift controller, the lever king. I told you, hop in and let the journey begin. Fate, a tiny place, like you someone for all his face. So full of face, I just wanna get that up and down. We're moving on around, we're going up and down. We're moving on around. I wanna show you my world, where the beat goes up and down. Let me open the door. Elevator operator. Like him, I really wanna be like him. I wanna be like him. Forget about that. Heads up in the sky, and we keep getting the magic down that you cannot deny. We're glowing light, keep shining bright. I cannot wait to get inside. Still out of sight. When we wanna go up and down, we're moving on around. We're going up and down. We're moving on around. I wanna show.
Taking up all of my space. You should get out of my way. You should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do. I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think. You should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way. 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 I got too many plays. I don't even play. Out of my way. Get out of my way. Out of my way. Out of my way.
Super way up. Get your weight up. Put your plate up. You a foreign. We at war. And I got all the hallelujah. Talladega. Baby Jesus. In the flesh. Come and get it. And I'm get it.
All my friends coming with all their friends. And we get active, yeah. Don't we get active, yeah. All of my tattoos black. My eyes bloodshot red. I'm ready right now. Don't run your mouth too quick. Let's get it.
Stop talking. One way, my way, my way, my way, my way, my way.
Don't make me watch you get your talking out my face. It's in my mind, winning this in my DNA. I gotta get it, I don't know no other way. Get out my way.
Why you all in my face, taking up all of my space? You should get out of my way. You should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do. I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think. You should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way.
Out of my way.
Out of my way.
Out of my way.
Out of my way. I got too many plays. I don't even play.
Out of my way.
Get out of my way.
Out of my way.
Out of my way.
All my friends coming with all their friends. And we get active, yeah. Don't we get active, yeah. All of my tattoos black. My eyes get it. Who get it? 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 Who get it?
Stop talking. One way, my way, my way, my way, my way, my way.
Don't make me rap, you get your talking out my face. It's in my mind, willing, it's in my DNA. I gotta get it, I don't know no other way. Get out my way.
When I step up in the place, say yo, I step correct. Got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check, and you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air, don't ever disrespect. I got you all in check. Bust the rhymes up in the place, true indeed. Yes, I can reckon that's word on my seed. I'm guaranteed to give you what you need. One blood, everybody like Junior Reed. Wake up every morning, yo, I must succeed. Nationwide rockers make the world stampede. Yo, Willie, make we roll some man charge. Now I must proceed. Yo, we about to make moves, set speed. Beast today, me Vice Q-Tip, Ali Shaheed. Watch me out like Apollo Creed. Body, making you just feed more dynamic flows and take heed. Need more information, homeboy, than just read. Hey, you can read all about the pure breed. Do the mobile dance, man, do the hip hop seed. When I step up in the place, say yo, I step correct. That make you. And you know we come through to wreck that discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. Today, Week 12 of the NFL season is upon us, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the LA Chargers taking on the New England Patriots. Playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. On the ground, this is Amarian Hampton. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. 2nd down. You look at this Patriots defense. They sit at number 20 in the NFL right now against the run.
And in order to improve their ranking and play the kind of game that they want, they've got to continue to make plays like the one we just saw there. Because if you stop these teams a few times along the way, maybe some frustration kicks in, and all of a sudden not only does your ranking improve, but your game performance does as well. But when you're going up against a talented receiver like that, you just know that they're going to bring more people to him, right? They're going to double cover him every chance they get.
I think that is what we're going to see all game long, an early taste of that double, maybe even sometimes triple coverage we might see.
Yeah, I think what they're counting on, his talent to sometimes beat that double coverage.
On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. Back deep for New England is Marcus Jones. And he'll go ahead and field this at the 5. That one in the books as a 64-yard punt. And the Pats will be backed up deep to get the drive started as they take over 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. To throw, it's May. Complete to the former Charger, Hunter Henry. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped.
That's good for Patriots. First
and 10 at the 33-yard line. To the air, May. Right back to Henry, and Henry's got it again. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Another big play as they get 28 out of that one. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. A carry here for Trevion Henderson. And he'll be brought down just outside of the 30. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3. The Patriots at 1-9 now on the year. And they come in the midst of a season-crushing losing streak. It's up to 9 games now.
And this is a team that's not shown much consistency during this losing streak because they've never really looked like they've been ready to play. You question their motivation. You wonder what's going on with them. And I don't have a PhD in psychology, but the body language, it's awful.
And Henry's going to pick up a Patriots 1st down as he'll be brought down at the 27. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line. Play action. May. Now a run here off the RPO. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Michael Dana. What persistence, and that persistence pays off. Tracks him down for a 19-yard loss. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. That's complete to his rookie 2nd-round pick. Yeah, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Well, safe to say the passing game has found a rhythm. He's now 4 of 4, but might need to be 5 of 5 to keep this drive going here as they face a 3rd down.
And maybe perhaps you show a running play, right? Maybe a little play action here to go ahead and let him throw the ball downfield. I wouldn't get away from him flinging it because 4 for 4 already. I think he's got a good chance of picking this one up here on 3rd down.
He'll swing this out to Henderson. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped it to 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. The Patriots, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line. Off the play fake. Here's May. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
Crazy.
They go play action now. May. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, that's one way you take away a 1st down as a defender. Make sure you have a little bit of physical play when the ball gets to the receiver. Find a way to jostle it free. They caught him off guard, force the incompletion.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. A great play there with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Patriots will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. No problem there on the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Charger drive about to get going. And a 3-and-out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive?
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down. Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
On is the punter Scott here as he gets this one away. Jones on the return. A pretty good punt, but a nice 13-yard return. And the Patriots take over.
At their own 34-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. And out across midfield down to the 45. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage.
That's good for a Patriots first down. 1st and 10 at the 45.
They'll go again with Henderson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
Throwing here is May. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Henderson. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 25-yard line. Final 30 seconds of this first quarter, and it's been a quarter dominated by the guys with the football. May now off the bootleg. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the game, 17th on the year. And the Patriots are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. And not much happening on the return as they'll get this to about the 23. The Charger drive about to get going. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 21-yard line.
Back to throw here, Herbert. Right side, he has Johnston. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 13-0 is the score after 1 on EA Sports. An extra corner comes on now for the Patriots D on 3rd down. Here's Herbert. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Play action. It's Herbert. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. Josh Hines-Allen. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Throwing on 2nd and long. Herbert. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Milton Williams. He's the one that drops him this go-around, and that pass rush getting strong here. Back-to-back sacks. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Now a deep one for Johnston. That's caught inside the 20. And he gets this deep into Patriot territory. A big play there for L.A. 56 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. The excellent play last time is followed by a much more routine gain of 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Patriots 12-yard line.
A shotgun snap for Herbert. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
And that will be incomplete as well.
They converted twice on 3rd down that drive already, but couldn't make it a 3rd. We always talk about in-game adjustments. How about what the defense did there, able to shut them down on that attempt?
Oh, he left this one out to the right. That's a bad miss. No good.
It's been a nightmare season. You're well under 500. Your defense hasn't really kept in a lot of games, and now it's spilling over to the kicking game. That's 3 points you've got to be able to bank on.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated Bruce. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
And they go play action with May. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up 2nd. Here's May. Pass is caught by Wan'Dale Robinson. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that one was a lot of fun right there because that was the game within the game. 3rd and short, blitz was on. What's the key for the quarterback? Get out of your hands in a hurry. And that was a quick little completion. Got the job done for a first down.
They'll throw with May. That'll be swung out wide here for Henderson. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Looking to throw. May. Now he's going to step up and run. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
Are you seeing what I'm seeing? That's 3 sacks now, and this team came into the game in the bottom 5 in the league in sacks.
Yeah,
What's going on?
It's not been their bread and butter. I don't know. Is a blind squirrel finding a nut, or is this something they can build on?
Well, they found some momentum. They found a crack in that offensive line, and they're putting it to good use.
And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 29-yard line.
That's another Patriots first down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
May going to give it to Henderson. And he'll be taken down after a short gain as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, May with it. They'll find Williams on the slant. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 15-yard line. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard
line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. On play action, May. Now he'll tuck this and run. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
Let's give a little credit to the defense on that one. They resisted quite well, and that pass fell incomplete. But this ball game for him, that's just a momentary speed bump. He's played awfully well throwing the football.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. Now following the completion, we're going to get a stoppage here for an injury. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. 3rd and 2. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line.
Absolutely a golden opportunity missed there to add to their lead and really cap off an impressive drive because they've got the advantage and plenty of time to add to it. But on the flip side, plenty of time for an opposing comeback as well. So when you have the chance to distance yourself from opposition so early, partner, you know you don't want to let it slip away.
And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line.
And 12 at the Patriots 40.
Herbert. And he will find his man on the end route, complete. And he's taken down inside the 30. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Run!
On first down, it's Hampton. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled them up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. To the left side, he's got McConkey. Chargers going to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
First and goal, Los Angeles.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Rondé Gadsden as the first half is winding down. And the Chargers are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And it's now 13-7.
Chargers 7.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. They'll throw now on the final play. They'll check this down to Henderson out of the backfield. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. So here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they'll have this all the way out to the 50-yard line. Excellent field position.
Patriots take over
Well, this has been a close game throughout, but that return can help them gain the separation that they've been seeking throughout the game.
Very good starting position for the Patriot offense as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. 48 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
The 39-yard line.
To the air, May. Now he's going to step up and run. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, it was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
To throw, it's May. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
That incompletion certainly makes his upcoming 3rd down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of the momentum the other side is starting to gain.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. From the gun, it's May. And he comes back with one complete. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
Well, don't tell any defensive coordinator I played for, but that might be considered a win for both teams because defensively they stopped them short and forced the 4th down. But offensively, they picked up enough yards to give their kicker a better shot if that's what they want to do.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Charger drive about to get going. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
And a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. It's a gain of 11 and a 1st down, L.A.
And the Chargers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. Wide open receiver complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36. Herbert going to give to Hampton. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
At the 36-yard line.
Go.
Herbert off of play action. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Cameron Dicker on for the field goal. A 53-yard attempt.
And he's going to miss this one. Wide to the left from distance. It's no good, and the deficit will stay at 2 field goals. So it's a rare 2-miss ball game for him now. Normally one of the more dependable guys you're going to find around.
Very unlike him. One of the better kickers in the NFL. And I don't think there's anything wrong with him physically or mechanically. He's just having one of those games.
The drive begins with a run by Henderson. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. 59 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people. the secondary, and that led to a really nice gain.
14 yards is the pickup there and a New England first down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Throwing here is May. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. That one goes for 30 yards. That's evidence of why you spend a high draft pick on a receiver, isn't it, Charles?
It certainly is. His ability to make plays like that, and we've seen flashes of it from him so far in his rookie season. But also, it opens things up for the rest of the offense because they have to bring...
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Drake May taking it in from 2 yards out as his guys are able to extend their lead.
That's a really good decision right there outside of the pocket. You've got to know the right time to shift from passer to runner. He was looking and looking, nothing there. You can almost feel the brainwaves firing as he calculates, I think I can win a race to the pylon. And he turns out to be right. Touchdown.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 30.
The Charger drive about to get going. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time? Yeah, well, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
Now 2nd and 9. Again, it's Hampton. A gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup on first.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Herbert now. That one complete to McConkey. So that'll be no better than an incompletion. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right. And
this is caught inside the 15. And he gets this deep into Patriot territory. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll run with Hampton. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll work inside here, Hampton. And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on 1st down quickly negated. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. New England on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. He's got the tight end. That's Gadsden. And they'll get him down 2 yards shy after a pickup of 8. 4th and 2.
I thought maybe when he caught, he'd have a good chance of getting that 1st down, but that's a nice job of holding him up and preventing him from getting to the sticks.
4th down for Herbert. Desperation time. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The 4th down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And that will force a turnover on downs. New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Short pass caught by Henry. And this is going to double their room to maneuver, able to get it from the 5 to the 10-yard line.
Brings up 2nd
and 5.
At the 10-yard line.
Straight ahead, Henderson. And he's going to be hemmed in and blocked down right at the line of scrimmage. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down.
And this is the worry because sometimes you can get a little too predictable in spots like this. You know you're going to run the ball, but they know you're going to run the ball as well. And now you look up, and you're staring at an important third down.
He'll swing this out to Henderson. And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24. That one good for 13 at a New England first down.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Over the middle, he finds Henderson complete. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Here's May. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Derwin James with a pick. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. After the turnover, here's Herbert. And he's got his man on the out route. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Now second and 8 at the 32-yard line.
At the 32-yard line.
They'll run here with Hampton. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's third down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Back to throw here, Herbert. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on fourth down. So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10. Give here to Hampton. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
Here's Herbert. And it's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. Ladd McConkey from 19 yards away. And the Chargers have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Well executed there offensively. Defense looked a little confused, but he found his receiver, and that one good for 6 points.
And the payoff we just saw there tells us how many times they ran this play in practice over the past few weeks because they executed that flawlessly right here on game day when the situation arose.
Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out, ready to send it away. And they're going to have terrific field position as they finally get to him, but just shy of the midfield stripe.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. One first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, one-score game.
Man, if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping Chili on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. Because if there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
And they go play action with May. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
And I think he just wanted to get the ball to one of his playmakers to see if they can make something happen, but he ends up throwing into a crowded area. And after the catch, he isn't able to do much with it.
4th down. Here's May. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. They'll throw with May. That is intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. 20. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD. So that, Charles, obviously just a game changer here this 4th quarter, and they're an extra point away from stealing the lead.
And stealing is the absolute right word for it, because that'll wake up your sideline, won't it, partner?
Well, there's still time remaining, but boy, I mean, you think about it, you go from an offense with a lead in the ball trying to salt things away to a completely different scenario now after the return for a score. A very important extra point there, up and good. And that is going to put them on top by a point, and it sets us up for quite a finish. Oh, good return up past the 30. Still going. One man to beat. And he's going to take it all the way into the end zone. What a return, and they've taken the lead. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he will get into the end zone for the 2 points. And that helps. That gives them a 7-point lead. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Herbert. To the left side, he's got McConkey.
Sometimes it's hard to figure, but you can live with incompletions in this situation. You can't live with these short gains that take time off the clock.
You know who loves it? This defense. Herbert, quick pass out wide. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout. Herbert. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts. Now Herbert. As the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the 4th. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And the Patriots have just about sewn up this football game. New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it was strictly for pride.
Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college. It happened in the NFL. The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
So this will wind up a victory for the New England Patriots. And a little bit of a surprise, they lose the turnover battle, but wind up winning the ballgame.
And this is very unusual because you know all teams stress winning the turnover battle as a key indicator to winning ball games. So when you get something that goes against the grain like the one we saw here, it's quite the oddity. Now let's face it, they'll be very happy